Friends, this is Satvinder Sunet. Today we will discuss the 8th chapter of our book, Education is Life, and the title of this chapter is Environment. So, in the earlier videos, we talked about some other chapters like the role of parents and especially the mother in a child's education. In this chapter, we have tried to discuss that the environment of a home also plays a very important role in the education of a child. Some years ago, a video went viral online on social media here in especially in Punjab, in which a person from Punjab who was visiting the southern Indian state of Kerala, he shared his very unique experience. And he said that while he was in Kerala, a local person invited to his home. And when he visited the home, he was very surprised that in that home there were four members, and each member has its own library. When he went to visit the this man's son's room, he found that the son in his room has a separate library. When he visited his daughter's room, then the daughter was having her own library. When he visited that person's room, he found that he and his wife, they both had two different libraries in the same room. So he shared this experience, and people were very surprised that in southern India, in Kerala, one home, a normal home, has four libraries. While if you visit a home in Punjab or other North Indian states, in many homes you might not even find one library. So this is why Kerala is famous for education not only in India but throughout the world. When I was living in Canada, I remember once I met a Canadian person, and he told me that his company's office is located, call center is located in India. And he told me that, when I talk to them, I'm very surprised to know how well educated they are. And he said, I think that people in Canada also normally don't have that kind of qualification as people in India do. And I said to him, that your call center of your company must be located somewhere in southern India, because people in southern India are very qualified. So the reason behind this, as we can see from this example shared by that person from Punjab, is the environment of the homes in southern India. So we should also, here in Punjab and in northern Indian states, we should try to at least make even a small library in our homes. It doesn't have to be very big. If we cannot buy expensive books, we can keep the books from the child's last year's syllabus and at least keep them. But just having a library in a home creates a very positive environment for education. Apart from that, we can also make a reading room if possible. And if it is not possible, if there is not much space, at least we should have a reading table in our home, where there is a small table in a small corner and there is a small chair, and we let the child know that this table is just only for reading. You're not supposed to eat on this table, you're not supposed to play games on your phone on this table. This table you will use only for reading books. Another thing which we can do, which we have discussed in this chapter, to create a very good environment for education, is the use of pictures. You must have heard the famous Chinese proverb that a picture speaks a thousand words. So if we tell a child, say, a thousand words, we can motivate him that much by just keeping a good picture in his room or in our home. Suppose the child wants to become an astronaut, we can keep a good of good picture of a famous astronaut in our home. Suppose he wants to become a big scientist, famous scientist, we can have the pictures of Albert Einstein, or as APJ Abdul Kalam from India, who is a very famous, who was a very famous scientist and who was also the president of India. If he wants to become an entrepreneur, We can keep or hang on our walls in home some famous entrepreneur from India or from any other country in the world who are famous. And these things motivate the children to become someone in life and to get proper education to become successful. So the environment also plays a very, very crucial role, and we should pay very, very careful attention to that. So, similarly, we will keep discussing the other chapters of this book. We request you to please share this video as much as possible so all the important information related to education could reach every family, every home. Let us come together to educate our Punjab, our country, because education is life. Thank you.